Hey guys, we're gonna start the new year with some nice decadent espresso brownies. It's the perfect holiday dessert. It's so easy to make. It's great for any dinner party, and everybody likes chocolate as far as I know. So it's a win-win. I'm also gonna tell you on the get-go what the theme for the Live to Cook 2022 collaboration is. The duration of this week's theme is from today, Monday, until Sunday around 5 p.m. The theme for this week is bucket list. Make sure to include hashtag bucket list in your video submissions, and the idea behind this week's theme is for you to cook something that's been on your mind, that you have been meaning to check off. It's on your bucket list. Maybe something that you saw on TV, maybe something that you've wanted to do, but you haven't done it for whatever reason. Try finally doing it and then sharing it with everybody as well. It's gonna be really fun. Okay, let's get back to the brownies and see how to make some nice fudgy, moist espresso brownies. Let's get started. It's our standard fare. We have our eggs, chocolate chip and chocolate chunks, cocoa powder, baking powder, butter, vanilla, sugar, flour, and some espresso powder as well, along with a bit of water. So in your bowl or large KitchenAid mixer, add your cocoa powder, your salt, baking powder, and your espresso powder as well. Then just mix it up really well, and then slowly, one egg at a time, start adding in your eggs. We'll mix this until it comes together, becomes nice and wet, and then we'll add a bit of water into it as well. I'm adding water just to make it a bit more cakey. It's going to be a mix between cakey and fudgy technically. Now I'm going to make some browned butter. That's going to help add a really nice flavor to the overall brownie. So just put all your butter in a pan, bring it up to a simmer on medium to medium low heat, and keep stirring it. You don't want that to burn, and keep checking the color. And once the color of the butter looks like this and those little brown spots there, that's some nice browned milk solids, and it's going to add lots of flavors. So don't strain that out. Add all of that into your large bowl of sugar. We're going to mix this all really well. That's going to warm up the sugar as well, and then we'll add this sugar and browned butter mixture into our bowl. Then just mix that in really well, and you start to see it becoming really nice and smooth. Now just start adding in your flour, and we'll keep combining, keep mixing until it looks beautiful, just like this. Just look at that shine. Now make sure you get any excess flour that may not have combined together. Just mop that down and just mix it again really well until all that flour is combined with the batter. Add in your vanilla at this point as well, along with your chocolate chips or chocolate chunks. So as I said, I'm using a combination. It's gonna add a really nice fudgy, chocolatey sensation in those brownies, and that's looking amazing. Now I'm gonna grease up my baking sheet here, and that's gonna help get my parchment paper to be stuck and not move as I'm putting my brownie batter into the actual baking sheet. And now this is all good to be placed inside your oven on the middle rack. My oven is heating at 350 Fahrenheit, and you want to bake this on the middle rack for between 22 to 30 minutes, or until those brownies are done. Now while my brownie bakes, let's prepare our peppermint mocha cream cheese glaze. So add in your cream cheese, and then the powdered sugar or confectioner's sugar, along with a couple of tablespoons of milk. This is a classic cream cheese glaze, but we're going to make it extra special with this super tasty Javy peppermint mocha coffee concentrate. I love Javy, and for baking this is perfect because it's always ready in your fridge. It's always delicious, and you only need a little bit, so you can have it for desserts, for coffee, for whatever you want. Now just whisk that all really well. It has a really nice mocha cappuccino kind of color, which I really love. And add a couple of spoonfuls of this peppermint mocha cream cheese glaze, and it was a flavor I've never had before, and it was amazing. I'm not overselling it at all. And I'm again collaborating with Javy Coffee on this video. As you can see, I keep going back to Javy, and there's a reason behind it. Their coffee concentrates have such nice and exciting flavors. You can go check out their websites for all kinds of things that you can make. And as you can see, I'm again partnering with Javy Coffee for this video, and there's a reason I keep going back to them. They're so great for desserts. I just love it. You can go on their website, see what kind of beverages you can make with it, what kind of desserts you can make with it, and because they have so many different flavors, it just never gets old. How can you tell if your brownies are done? Well, take a skewer or a wooden pick and go down the middle and just check a few spots. Don't just check one spot, because it's possible that you hit a chocolate chip or molten chocolatey area and that would come out wet. Wet means it's still raw. But if it's moist but sticky and it's kind of cakey but not dry, then that means it's cooked, it's ready, it's perfectly moist. But if you put the pick in and it comes out clean, that's overcooked. It should be kind of sticky. That's a great indication that it is nice and fudgy inside. Now that brownie is looking truly incredible, but we'll make it extra special by adding some of that Javy peppermint mocha glaze. I've put that in a nice squeeze bottle. I'm gonna make some nice drizzles, nice crisscross over the top. The great thing about it is you can put as much or as little as you want. You can make a full glaze instead of doing a crisscross like this. Or you could just have some on the side to dip. It's your brownie. Have it the way you want it. Get a nice generous piece of brownie onto your plate. Top it with your favorite ice cream. I'm using just classic vanilla, which is just a great combination. Warm brownies, cold ice cream. How can you go wrong with that? And honestly, usually I like cakey brownies, but I tried to make this mix of between cakey and fudgy, and I think it was more fudgy, but I have no complaints at all. I'm looking forward to see all of your submissions for the Live to Cook 2022 collaboration, and here's how you can vote on your favorite recipes as well. Each person will have one dish they'll submit for a vote, and you can use these criteria to rate it, and at the end of the day on Sunday we'll tally up the results. Feel free to leave any questions that you might have in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys again on the next one. For more desserts, click over here.